Okay, I'd like to go ahead and call the Circleville City Council meeting to order. It is Tuesday, January the 7th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Melissa, could you do a roll call, please?
Keller.
Here.
Hedges.
Here.
Tice.
Here.
Klitschko.
Here.
Hallinan.
Here.
Moats.
Here.
Lukasak.
Here.
Duval.
Here.
If we could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the invocation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done,
on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and power, and glory forever. Amen.
Council, you should have received a copy of the minutes from the December 17th, 2024 council meeting. Are there any additions or corrections to those minutes? If not, can I have a motion to put them on file? So moved by Tom Duval, seconded by John Moats. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Those minutes will be placed on file. Reports from council members or committee reports. Do any council members have a report? Jeff Hallinan, the Safety Committee Chair.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just want to let known today there will be a second reading for an ordinance that the Safety Committee has presented. So we'll address that at the time.
Great. Thank you. Anyone else? Tom Klitschko, the Judicial Committee Chair.
Yes, sir. We have an ordinance for the first reading that I'll bring up at an appropriate time. Also, to a point that we have two judicial committee meetings scheduled, one on Tuesday, January 14th at 6:45 p.m. and also on Tuesday, January 28th at 6 p.m. here in Council Chamber.
Thank you very much. Tom.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? Sherry Tice, Strategic Planning Chair.
Thank you, President Keller. I'd just like to say a big thank you to the city crews who have worked to clear the snow. We did have a service meeting prior to this meeting, and Jim Stanley was here to explain. They were working double shifts around the clock to take care of the city, and just wanted to say thank you to them.
Yes, and thanks to the, I noticed the firefighters were out today shoveling the sidewalk on the firehouse. It's good to see them out doing that as well. So, yeah, thanks to all the city workers during these last couple of days of unusual weather for us. We haven't had this kind of snow in many years, but good to see everybody out working together to make things safe. Reports. Oh, I do want to mention that prior to the council meeting tonight, we did have a public hearing related to 3 developments that are part of the NCA. And as a result of the public hearing, after the public comments, there were none. Those pieces of legislation will be forwarded to the Finance Committee as a result of the public hearing, and those will show up on Katie's agenda when she has her next meeting. Reports of city officials that are here tonight as council's guests. We have Mayor Michelle Bland.
Thanks. Happy New Year, everyone. It's good to see everybody here. I just have a couple of things. One, I'm not sure if you saw, but yesterday the Vineyard Church in Circleville down on Pickaway Street announced that they would be having a warming station. That is for on nights when the temperatures are in single digits. They will be providing a place for people to go from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. People will need to be there before midnight in order to stay overnight. There will be, the hours are subject to change based on need. And then any announcements or changes will be communicated via the Vineyard Facebook page. The next couple of nights are going to be pretty cold. So please, if you could let people know, the media, I know it's been kind of shared and talked about already, but just remind people that the next couple of days, because it is going to be in single digits, that they will be available. And then I also wanted to announce that on January the 30th at 6 p.m. at Circleville High School, we will be having the State of the City in the auditorium. Thank you very much. 6 o'clock.
Thank you, Michelle. Any questions for our mayor this evening, Dave? All right, thank you. Melissa, do we have any or does anybody here tonight like to address city council? This is the portion of me where the public can address city council. Anyone want to address? How about communications? Melissa, do we have any communications?
Yes, we have three pieces of legislation from the mayor. The first piece is thank you for our reappointment of Mr. Kip Youngster for the Pickaway Metropolitan Housing Authority Board for 5 years. That new term will expire on December 31st, 2029. The next is to thank Tyler Cruz for his reappointment to the Park Commission. His new term will expire on January 1st, 2028. And then the third one is to thank Mr. Mike Combs for his reappointment to the Planning and Zoning Commission, and his new term will expire on December 31st, 2030.
Great.
That's it.
Council, can I have a motion to place those correspondences on file? So moved by Katie Hedges, seconded by Jeff Hallinan. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, thank you. That brings us to the business portion of tonight's meeting. We have two pieces of legislation, so Melissa, go right ahead.
An ordinance amending section 135.01, 135.03, 135.04, 135.11, 135.13A, and 135.13G, establishing section 135.15 and repealing section 135.07 of the codified ordinances of the city of Circleville and declaring an emergency.
Council, you've heard the second reading of this ordinance that originated in the Safety Committee. Jeff?
Thank you. This ordinance originated by Paul and the research that was done, what would be best for the police department, and then requested via the chief of police, Kenny, and our mayor to have this realignment for what will best serve our citizens.
Very good. Anyone else? Is there a motion?
Motion to suspend the rules?
Motion to suspend the rules by Jeff Hallinan, seconded by Katie Hedges. Roll call, please, on the motion to suspend council rules.
Hedges.
Yes.
Tice.
Yes.
Klitzka.
Yes.
Hallinan.
Yes.
Moats.
Yes.
Lukasak.
Yes.
Duval.
Yes.
Motion for passage?
Motion for passage by Jeff Hallinan, seconded by John Moats. Roll call, please, on the motion for passage.
Hedges.
Yes.
Tice.
Yes.
Klitzka.
Yes.
Hallinan.
Yes.
Moats.
Yes.
Lukasak.
Yes.
Duval.
Yes. The ordinance passes.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor and law director,
Melissa, what's the number?
first reading.
No, what's the number of that ordinance we just
I'm
passed?
so sorry.
It's okay.
1/1/2025.
Thank you.
An ordinance authorizing the mayor and the law director to enter into a contract with the Pickaway County Commissioners to provide legal representation to defendants who are indigent in cases involving the Circleville Police Department or the Circleville Municipal Court from July 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2025.
Council, you've heard the first reading of this ordinance that originated in the Judicial Committee. Tom?
Good evening. Yes, sir. This is an ordinance, is an annual ordinance where we provide funding to Pickaway County Commissioners to provide legal representation for defendants who are indigent, and we're a little bit behind. Obviously, as you can see, we're about midway through the 12-month timeframe. So really need to get this thing passed as soon as possible. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions or comments?
President, can I just ask a question? I might be wrong. I just want to clarify. Isn't the budget normally 01/01/25?
There was no logic to that, and
Okay.
that was passed, towards the.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that number wasn't duplicate because I always thought the budget was the first
It was not found that we needed a number.
to keep it. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure
Good
we
point.
number the next one.
Where we ask questions.
Yes, that's right. Is there a motion for this ordinance?
I certainly make a motion for passage, please.
How about suspension of
I would
rules?
do that first.
Motion to suspend the rules by Tom Klitzka, seconded by Sherry Tice. Roll call, please, on the motion to suspend council rules.
Hedges.
Yes.
Tice.
Yes.
Klitzka.
Yes.
Hallinan.
Yes.
Moats.
Yes.
Lukasak.
Yes.
Duval.
Yes. Now we can have.
Now I'd like to make a motion.
Motion for passage by Tom Klitzka, seconded by Katie Hedges. Roll call, please, on the motion for passage.
Hedges.
Yes.
Tice.
Yes.
Klitzka.
Yes.
Hallinan.
Yes.
Moats.
Yes.
Lukasak.
Yes.
Duval.
Yes. The ordinance passes.
And is assigned 1/2/2025.
Great, council, that's all we have. Again, I just want to tell everyone, this is the start of a new year. We hope for 2025 to be a better year than 2024. Happy to see everybody here and look forward to what we're going to accomplish this year. Michelle?
Yeah, I also just wanted to thank your clerk, Melissa Burns, for some work that she did with me to find some past ordinances. It was very helpful in some research that we're doing as the administration. And so it took a little bit of time, and she took some of her personal time to come in and do that, provide access for me. So I appreciate that.
Great. Thank you for those kind comments. Okay, anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second by Tom Duvall. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
City Council is adjourned at 7:10 PM. Thank you.